So it looks like a few of you like to be yelled at. I'm going to be talking about how people will really, really, really try you. And I just want to make it very clear that nobody's title, nobody's certificates, nobody's degrees makes anyone better than anyone else. And what really matters is how you hold yourself, how you think about yourself, and what you present, because what you present is what people are going to respond to. If you are okay with being belittled or talked down to, or you accept this role that people are going to place on you and you're going to be okay with that, then that's what you're going to be. But if you hold yourself to another standard and make others realize, look, like, this is not how things are going to go. Like, I understand that, like, you may have this under your belt and that's where you find yourself, but I also have things under my belt and I also find myself at this place. So while you think that I'm beneath you, I do not hold myself at that spot. So do not treat me that way. Do not think of me that way. And me and you are going to find ourselves like that, energetically, because I'm not going to put up with it. And I am not going to be like, oh, okay, just because you want to treat me a type of way because you think you're higher than me, or because you think that you whatever. Like, people don't know. And you know what's crazy is like, I'll get looked at like, dang, how old are you? And then I'll say my age and they'll be like, they don't think I'm my age. They think I'm like 22 or 23, 24 on certain days when I dress a certain way or things like that. Until they get to know me, until I say my age, until I say all the things that I've done, and then they get to know me, then they see, oh, okay, like, I can't treat her that way. No, you can't treat me that way. And you know, also too, in other cultures and like things like that, there are rivalries between certain cultures. And lately in my little things that I've been doing, you know, it's been like, I don't even want to get into the rivalries, but like, there are rivalries in different cultures and you will get treated differently based on the ethnicity that you're in. And not just, I am not saying in any way, shape or form that is close to being bad in my category. Like, it is not. But female, Hispanic, and in certain industries, we get disrespected and we get treated like we're the maid, because culturally, like, that's what you think of when you think of a Hispanic, right? Like, Made in Manhattan, J-Lo, like, you think of maids, Mexican maids cleaning houses and stuff like that. Like, I get that that's what you think. But like, I don't even be like, that's not me. Like, that's not me. That wasn't never my job. That's not what I'm raised in. That wasn't my mom's job. That wasn't my grandma's job. That isn't what that's not what it is. So you have to make sure that people know what it is. Just because they have a stereotype of your category, that whatever it is. And like, not to say we're not disrespectful, but like, you gotta let people know what it is and what it isn't. Like, you're not going to treat me this way. I'm not going to be belittled. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm going to check you. Like, where's the confusion? Where are you guys not understanding? Where are you guys not understanding that I am who I said I was? Do I need to bring out numbers? Because people are bringing up numbers and like, should I bring up my sales numbers? Should I bring up what I've done? No. The thing is like, you have to hold yourself in your mind of who you are. I have about 2 seconds and I have to go into the gym, and I'll finish this conversation when I get back from the gym, because I'm going to go work out this freaking pent up energy. Clearly. BRB. Because quick note, because who the hell do the people think they are? Like, genuinely. And you know what? You have to be the type of person to be like, make people think, who the fuck does this girl think she is? Because they do the same exact shit. And if you don't do it for yourself, then they're gonna trample all over you with who they think they are. And then they're gonna take it out on you. So you have to also do that for yourself and make people think, who does this bitch think she is? Clearly she thinks she's somebody, but well, we can't win. We might as well join her. Like, we might as well to be around her, we got to act a certain way. Otherwise, she's going to call us out every time. Perfect. I'm going to give you respect. You going to get the respect from me. I'm going to want that respect back. Now, if you want to clap back, I'm going to clap back too. That's what's going to happen, right? Is that where we are? Do you get what I'm saying? Energy reciprocated. No, because like, why do we only listen when we're being yelled at? Like, it's the same way with kids. It's the same thing when we're adults. I mean, when I was growing up, my dad would be yelling and he'd be like, you don't listen unless I yell. Like, that's the only time you hear me, is if I yell. Like, I've said it nicely, I said it quietly and calmly, and you didn't listen and you still did the thing, so I had to yell, because that's the only way why are we like that? How come we gotta get yelled at to do what we know we need to do? We should be yelling at ourselves. I not in a mean way, not to torture ourselves, but isn't it torture to have someone else tell you what you need to be doing? When you know, whoa, damn, this guy. When you know what you need to be doing, this guy almost died right now. And you're going the wrong way in the bike lane, bro. Not stopping. Like, people think that they're just like, they can live through anything. Like, he almost died right now. He almost got clipped. Anyway, but like, yeah, why is it that we, like, isn't it torture? That's what I was saying. It's torture to sit there and have somebody tell you all day what to do. Like, I literally, for me, it's like, I don't want to tell you what to do, and I don't want you to tell me what to do. Like, I know my job. I've been working here. Like, I've been working here. I know my job. Like, they need, like, the thing is you need to know your place. People need to know their place, and sometimes you have to put them in their place. Like, I don't want to be told all day, like, you're not my boss. I'm not your boss, and you're not my boss. We work together. I'm getting off into like another topic, but what I'm saying is, like, you need to know your place, and you need to stay in your lane, and you need to check yourself, and the energy maybe that you would be putting into telling someone else what they need to be doing, you need to put that energy into yourself and literally do the thing yourself. And my thing is this can be a forever battle, or you can literally nip it in the bud and just deal with it right then and there, and deal with your own things right then and there, and solve your own problems in the moment, instead of waiting, knowing the thing is that you think that you're so slick. You think that you're so slick. You think you're so smooth in thinking that people don't notice when you're bullshitting. That you think that people don't notice whenever you're trying to get away and trying to be lazy, trying not to do the thing, trying not to take responsibility. People notice it. And doesn't it suck when people call you out? Doesn't it suck? So why don't you take the initiative and do what you need to do? You don't want to hear it from other people, do you? You don't like having other people tell you what to do you? Now, sometimes it's out of pocket. Sometimes just shut the hell up, because I know what I'm doing. Like, get the fuck out of my face. I've done just as much as you, so sit down. How about you clean up after yourself, and I clean up after myself? Like, you don't need to tell me every little thing what to do. Like, you could worry about yourself. And some people don't worry about themselves. But in the moment, in the cases where you know you should have done something correctly, you should worry about yourself instead of worrying about other people, and do it before someone tells you to do it. Because I hate being told what to do. I cannot stand being told what to do. So I'm on my own shit. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing what I need to do. I pay my bills. I take care of my thing. I clean up my messes. I take care of my things. I do what I need to do at work. You do what you need to do. Because I don't like being told what to do. So maybe if you noticed it, maybe you should go do it instead of telling somebody else to do it. Huh? Just be the bigger person and go, how about you be a team player and go do the shit that you need to do? Because guess what? Everything that you do, it honestly helps other people because they don't have to deal with your shit, bro. Like you think that you slacking and stuff like that is just, oh, I'm just chilling, like this is just like what I want to do, like I'm gonna get by and I'm not gonna do the most and I'm not gonna take, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that, like that's a waste of my time, that's not what I want to do. Like all of that little bullshit that you do literally falls onto other people when they got enough going on. You need to be your own person and be a contributing member of society and help contribute, pull your weight. Otherwise you're just dead weight and all you're doing is pulling everybody around you down. You're bringing down the fucking the inspiration, the motivation to want to do more. All you're doing is just disinfecting your circle, is what you're doing with your laziness, with your procrastination, with your irresponsibility, with your nonchalant vibes, with your I don't care, with your leech mentality. Like you need to get off your ass. You need to be on your shit. You need to have some tough love. If nobody's yelled at you yet in your life, let me be the first person to yell at you and let you know that no one is coming to help you, no one is coming to save you, no one's coming to do it for you. You need to do it yourself. Otherwise you're gonna find yourself in the same spot every year for the rest of your life. And if that doesn't get you to move, I don't know what the fuck else will. Like genuinely, I don't know what will. And fear, you better fear God. You have to have a healthy fear of God. You need to move. And because you do not know what work is good. I'll tell you that. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible that work is good for you. Work is good for you. The idle hands are the devil's playthings. So you need to work, you need to move, you need to be productive. Even if you say you're not working, but you're helping, you're cleaning, you're doing something to be productive in the environment. But most of the time, people that have a lot of time on their hands, they're not being productive. Like you might think that you're just because you're doing a couple things, no, but you're promoting this and that. You think it's cool to drink and party and do all these things and you're bringing that into the circle when the circle don't need that. The circle needs prayer. The circle needs church. The circle needs therapy. The circle needs some responsibility. Yeah. And we need to start taking some responsibility of our own lives and stop thinking just because problems are so big that you can't do anything and then you do nothing. You do nothing. That's the solution? No, the solution is do what you can, use what you have, and do it well to the best of your ability, and stop using other people. Stop using other people. Get it done yourself. It's a team, right? Anyway, so here's my thing. I grew up on a healthy dose of tough love, and when I was younger, it was hard because I'm not a daddy's girl. I'm just not. So I didn't grow up like that. I grew up with, I can't coddle her. That's what my dad would say. I can't coddle her because the world isn't nice. The world isn't nice. The world isn't soft. The world is hard. The world is rough. And if I make her soft, then she will not be able to withstand. She will not be able to withstand the world. And now that I'm older, I see what you mean. I see it. I feel it. I am that. And if you didn't get that, see, the thing is my dad gave tough love, but he took care of us. And in the Bible, that's also in the Bible, that a father's supposed to take care of his family and provide. He provided a shelter, he provided food, he provided stability, he provided everything, and he did what he could to make us strong. And I definitely feel that, and I understand that not everybody had that, not everybody has that, but that's no excuse, because a lot of people have success stories where they didn't have anything and they made something of themselves, and they brought to life a vision that they could see for themselves. They didn't need someone else to give it to them. So that's an excuse. At the end of the day, we all have excuses. We all have different excuses, and we can use them well. We can use them well, but do we want to be those people anymore? We don't want to be those people anymore, right? Stop making excuses. That's an excuse. I heard you. That's an excuse. It's straight up. Like, I am human too. I am one of you. I made an excuse in my head, and I said that's an excuse. Like, stop making excuses. What I said in my head was I don't have time. That's an excuse. You have time. You don't want to make time. I don't have money. You have money. You don't want to prioritize your money towards the things that you need to prioritize it to. You don't have the energy because you're spending energy on things that you shouldn't be spending energy on. What else? What other excuse? That's like everything that you have in life is your time, your energy, and what else did I say? Money. It's all the same thing. You have excuses, and they probably fall into one of those categories, and you're making excuses for yourself. That's it. And I'm done making excuses, and I want everyone to be done making excuses for their own benefit. Their own benefit in life, because we can all make excuses, bro. We can all make excuses. And it's done. We gotta wrap it up, 4 years, 5 years goes by like that. And guess what? I'm already 33. I don't know how old you are, but if you're older, you get what I mean. You wake up one day and it's another decade. And you're like, how? Even though I get told that I look younger, but that don't mean that it's true. That's just, my experience is my experience, At this point, I'm going on 16 years of work experience, probably more than that, because I've been babysitting since I was 15. So I feel like to a degree, going through hard things is a good thing to an extent, because you're not soft. You have a little tougher skin, and you're able to push yourself, and you know that, well, I survived that. I've done this. I can do a lot of things. When you haven't gone through things, I think it's a little harder. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not, I've been through things, so I don't know what it's like to not be through things. Like, not go through anything. Like, what is that? But I think this is the year that a collective of us are definitely pushing forward and realizing that we're done with our own shit. And if you made it to the end of this video, then you must feel that same way. Comment a arm emoji, like a strong arm emoji, or whatever emoji you feel like is like shows that you're ready to put in that work, that you're ready to push forward, and regardless of the excuses, and stop making excuses, and do your like tunnel vision towards what you want. Like tunnel vision towards what you want, and don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you, because everything is a temporary little moment of a confusion, a temporary little moment of an issue, a temporary moment of a distraction, and you have to push past that and get to the other side and keep going. Push past it, get to the other side, keep going. Do another rep. Go take another class. We got this, and I'll be back tomorrow if you want to get yelled at again. Or just some motivation, because this is another part of me. This is another side of me. I give myself these pep talks on my ride home, and I'm just recording them now, because I will literally talk to myself like this, and I'll be like, aren't you done? Or when are you going to be done? I don't know if you've had any moments like that where you're just like, you're saying it to yourself right now, or just driving, you're just in your own mind, like thinking like, well, are you going to be done? When are you done? When are you done with this bullshit? Or you're looking at yourself in the mirror because you got yourself in a situation, and you're thinking, when am I going to be done with this? It's now. We have to make the decision. We have to make the decision. See you guys later.